Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. I always have to remind myself the reason I got into MiSTer FPGA gaming. Now, I love the MiSTer for many reasons, right? It reacquainted me back with the Amiga in a very accurate and authentic way. I got back into Super Nintendo, I got back into Mega Drive, I got back into pretty much everything I played in my childhood. But why did I get into it? Why did I make the purchase? Now, everyone has an origin story. An origin story, when I say an origin story, I'm talking about an origin story for why you got the MiSTer FPGA. It wasn't like, you know, where I got superpowers or something. I wasn't like Electra. I was working on an electric pole and all of a sudden I got electrocuted and next thing I'm Mr. Electro. Absolutely not. What made me bite the bullet was looking at Capcom CPS1 and CPS2, in particular CPS2 at the time. This is a CPS1 game, but I was playing Super Street Fighter 2 competitively. The kind of Street Fighter comp arose again. We got into it and we all started playing. We started going arcade, we started going around friends' houses that had a CRT with the arcade board, and then I tried it, the forbidden fruit, now known as the MiSTer FPGA, and I really wasn't interested in picking one up before. But you know, when I saw how good some of my favorite arcade games were, and this is one of them here. I mean, I should really go World Warrior, that was the OG one, but hey, we've got like extra characters in here, and guys, this is just such a banging game, absolutely iconic. Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. So you had World Warrior that came in. You couldn't have mirror matches in that. Well, you could on the home console version on the SNES. Remember, down, up, L, YB, or YB, X8 if you had like the Japanese version. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, and here we are. So Champion Edition, guys. So yeah, Street Fighter 2, then I remember when Champion Edition came out in the arcade, and this is one of the things that so attracts me to the MiSTer. It's having those arcade games. It feels like the darn arcade machine. I play it on a CRT, and wow, it just feels like that. Okay, and yeah, this one's a little bit slower now, but I do like it because I'm an old man now, and yeah, playing these games at a slower pace is nice. I do like to play Super Turbo competitively when I do get a chance. Mind you, I would probably get brock up, which is a UK term for when you get beat up. Mind you, all the kids are using the word cooked, aren't they? They're like, Dad, yeah, I cooked. My kids start fighting. The two brothers start fighting. Oh, Dad, he said he cooked me. He didn't cook me. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? Like, cooks. But this was so darn good. And the evolution of Ken's boat, man. Come on, jump, Ken. Here we go. So guys, yeah, I'm using an 8-bit dual stick. People always ask me what controller I'm using. I'm using an 8-bit dual stick just for ease of use. It's easy, it's wireless, it connects, it's cool. Oh, that was like the worst jump ever. Wow. Okay, so if you go into Fightcade, there's still people that play this competitively. I got into it because I got tired of keeping my C64 around. Oh wow, message retracted. Okay, that's gone. Let's have a look. Let's see if it pops up on the stream chat. I just saw Bo Joe that you got it because of your Commodore 64. I need to actually do Commodore 64 at some point, and that's not going to get a lot of views, but it's a machine that I had. I remember her, she just jumps in at you. Okay, good old China. Oops. Okay, yeah, what did you do? Did you delete your method? So you got it because of the Commodore 64. I got that part before it disappeared. But all good. Oh no, he's... Oof, oof, oof. That was kind of close. Okay, guys, Champion Edition. I do like playing this once in a while, but you know what, guys? Ooh, is there going to be a bonus stage now? There might be a bonus stage. The bonus stages were cool in this, man. Yeah, here we are. Look, we're beating up the car. Okay. I was trying to be smart, never mind. Oh, I got it still. I was trying to just combo that sweep in it. I got it because I didn't want to fight with keeping my C64, Atari 800 XL. That's another machine that I had. I need to do Apple I running always. Fighting with a hardware. Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's what MiSTer makes easy. You just plug it in and you've essentially got your old hardware. Right, okay, you know what, let's run another game because yeah, I enjoy playing Street Fighter a bit too much and we can play, but we've got lots and lots of arcade games, guys. We've got lots and lots of arcade games, lots and lots of systems. So let's do something. Actually, we were doing something in the Nintendo Switch one yesterday, and that was this game here, Not In Your Face, In the Hunt. Because this game's really, really good. Yo, Anime Otaku, how you doing, man? And the arcade was like the best possible add-on. Oh, absolutely. So for me, Vojo, it was arcade first. And then after arcade, it was everything else. And even to this day, I kind of hold that thing. Because as a kid, you know, we experienced most of the consoles. A friend of mine just gave me his Nintendo 64 yesterday, man. He's kind of selling his place over here. His father's really ill. And yeah, he's selling, he goes, look, I'm probably going to dash it out. Do you want it? So I've got an N64 with like Zelda, GoldenEye, Mario Kart, F-Zero X. Yeah, and I don't know, it's got like 4 controllers with it. A nice little gift to kind of have, man. So that was really, really cool. Do you have the... No, you know what, Milton? So I was kind of tempted because I really do like the game Outzone, and I also like the game Guerrilla War. And okay, Guerrilla War we don't have a call for, but you know, I'll play that on MAME. Like, I'm good with that. And that rotary arcade stick is how I played them in the arcade. It was like a, you know, like octagonal shaped joystick. You rotated it around. I'd love to get that nostalgic feeling, but honestly, I'm so limited for space. I even got an arcade stick of Pixel Memories, and it just sits there. I don't actually use it, and I should use it because Pixel Memories do absolutely awesome sticks, man. Awesome guy, awesome sticks. So this game here, In the Hunt from Wicker Wacker. Like, now I played this on Arcade Archives. I did a stream yesterday having a look at all the Arcade Archive games, and guys, you know what, you really do appreciate the MiSTer. You know, on that one, it felt like I was playing this game which is underwater, but I felt like my controller was underwater as well. It just felt so darn unresponsive, man. And some games to me felt alright on Arcade Archives, but someone was saying, but just by default they have you know, like 100 milliseconds of lag. That's like 6 frames, man. That's unbearable. Like, look, I'm playing it on the MiSTer. I'm playing it on the 8-bit arcade stick, which is an RF arcade stick, and you know, whatever the latency there is, it's very, very minimal, so I can kind of bear that. But guys, this is such a great game, man. And Wicker Wacker, what a developer, man. What a darn developer. Absolutely superb what he does, and just such a nice and wholesome guy, man. And guys, this game is superb. If you haven't played this, like, play it, man. Just play it. You know, you're a submarine. It's a shmup, and it's very, very different. It's very, very unique, you know. And so is my gameplay, and I'm getting sharp. This game is difficult, by the way, guys. Now, On the MiSTer FPGA, there's actually a turbo version of this core as well. But I would say don't play the turbo version, because shmups, when developers made these shmups, what they did was they had the hardware in mind, knowing that it would slow down, right? Which meant that, you know, at certain parts where you're surrounded by bullets, the slowdown is what you need to survive, right? And once you put that turbo core on, that slowdown just goes. I do like the work that goes in there from a lot of people that remove the slowdown. People like Kando12 on the SNES, people like Grego that have done it on like some of the Street Fighter games. Wicca Wacka, who's released the turbo version of the core. I generally played the original version of the core. Okay, now we did, but this is a game to definitely test out. So let's go with some others now. And okay, you know what? Let's go. Is that Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? We'll run with this. It's a little bit older. Now, I used to play this on my uncle's Atari ST more than anything, and I remember my uncle, man. Oh, okay. It looks like I don't have it in there. Okay, so that's really weird. Maybe I did a manual install or whatever. Okay, all right. That one we are not doing. Are you taking us back to the menu? Okay, no, we're gonna go here. So with some older games as well from before my time, they're not really my thing. Let's have a look at this. So this is a very Janpai Puzzle Chuku. This is a very lesser known game. Vojo, you're right, the submarine game in the hunt is generous. So this is a game on CPS2. It's like a puzzle mahjongi game. No one really knows this. Like, even if you search for this game, you can't really find it. It's a game on CPS2, and it's very rare. And I never saw the arcade machine. I don't know if anyone did. I think it's that game. Yeah, let me know if anyone saw the arcade. No idea how to play it. We are definitely going beginner, guys, because we are beginners. But again, no idea how to play this game. I wonder if it even gets translated or anything. Like, I don't know, it's a mahjong battle game, whatever. It's on CPS2. Sorry if I said CPS1. I meant like CPS2 hardware. There's absolutely no idea what to do in this game. Yep. Okay. No idea. No idea. Okay. It's gonna smash. Something's got to give. Something's gonna happen. Do I hold them and move them? Oh, okay. All right, okay, so I'm matching stuff, am I? Is that what I'm doing? No idea how to play. Oh, okay, is that one up here? Oh, okay. Interesting. So puzzle game, what's this one here? Okay. Interesting, yeah. So there you go. That's an interesting game. Never gonna really play that. What else have we got? Pretty good game here. Let's go. Feel like a little bit of Parodius Star. Where are you, Parodius? There we go, Parodius Star. What a fantastic game, guys. Parodius, really do like this game. So as much as I like the Gradius Salamander Life Force games, like this one here really does it for me. Now I'll give you guys a little pointer on this particular core. Like the missile button, from what I recall, are different. So what we do is we do the buttons. Okay, the normal one. So now power up, I'll make it up here. Shoot, missile bell, start. There you go, and we'll get through all of them, right? And within a second, it's going to ask us. Oh no, hold on. Sorry, I kind of skipped that. Right, let me do that again. So, all right, okay, we'll do that. Okay, so when it says, "Do you want to set up alternative buttons?" Say yes. And then what you do is I think you can skip with space, all the way until you get to missile. Then what to do is press the fire button, and that is it. I'll press enter now. I've got keyboard connected as well, by the way. So what that will do, it's not the authentic way of playing the arcade version, but what I've essentially done now, guys, is I've made it now so I haven't got a separate button for fire and missile. I really don't like pressing the two buttons for that, or holding one down and smashing the other, you know. So you've got a choice of 4 different ships in here. I really do like Vic Viper. That's always been my favorite, but Octo's not bad. Let's go Penguin today. We'll go Papa Penguin because I've finished watching, and I always want manual. And as you can see there, see you've got missile bell power there, and that's just mapped up to the fire button now. So Now I can probably turn on auto fire as well. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to spam the button in this one. So one speed up is usually kind of alright for me. And next thing I want to get is like the missiles. Really good soundtrack as well for this game, man. Absolutely superb. Now I feel like the SNES version is a very, very good arcade version. Very, very good. Oh no, I missed one power up, man. Never mind. And I missed one there as well. And once you lose a life in these, and be careful of the edges as well. I've gone bigger now. Now I can smash everything. Get the different color bells. The bells. What a superb game. And yeah, so the version on the Super Nintendo is really, really good. Okay, back down to normal shape. Great soundtrack. Just such a great game, guys. I kind of want to get my main weapon here. So, okay. Ooh, we don't want. Yep. Okay, so these ones blow up. I wonder if they have like some kind of effect. Not too familiar. As I said, I usually just like playing Vic Viper. And you can get too many speed up power-ups in here. Okay, see that one there? You can literally lose everything there, man. It's... Okay, now, here we go. Nice pussycat, nice pussycat. So MiSTer really is the king of the arcade, guys. Like, so many darn good arcade games and so many more coming, man. I mean, who's excited for CPS3, guys, you know? Who's really, really excited for that? Super chuffed, super excited. And hopefully, you know, there are no additional delays and we get like a beta in October. That's the planned date from Hatego. Before that, you know, we're waiting for Golfing Grace and we are waiting for... what's the other one as well? Run and Gun. Like, I'm just waiting for those. They're like, I just need them to come out so Hatego can move over to CPS3. I know there's fans of them, especially like Run and Gun. Some people are really excited about that. And we've got some people that really, really do like the Golfing Great game as well, man. But, you know, being completely honest here, man, like, yeah, CPS3, man. And hopefully, guys, you know, when it gets into some kind of state, I can convince JT to give me like a work in progress build so I can test it. You know, I want to be involved in the alpha, all the testing of that completely, man. I'm still in contact with UK's top players. They're good friends of mine, you know. Don't hang out all the time now. But, you know, I'll be like, hey, man, Bird Strike is out. Let's do this. Oh, I'm the big one now. I can just smash everything. And like, it gets tough around this level, guys. And if you once you lose a life in here, that's it. You might as well just consider it game over. You lose all your power-ups, and that's it. You're gone. It's like from riches to rags, right? You know, going from rags to riches. No, from riches to rags. And that's difficult whenever I get the bell because it does a couple of shops. But hey, we're a big boy now again. And we'll just run up everything. Let's destroy the little crown there. Clown, sorry. Okay, I'm going normal size now. See, once you're here, if you die here and you've just got your normal fire and nothing else, it is tough. Oof. Okay, we're going over to the next game, guys. Yo, read the law of one. Okay, reading the law of one. Right. Let's go. It's the law of one life. Otherwise, that's that. Let's do should we do a brawl? Okay, let's do Pang, right? Pang is super special, man. Big shout out to the Amiga version. The Amiga version of this game is superb, guys. But Pang. Seeing this in the arcade, always remember it. My buddy Chris, the one that's actually over now, he really liked this game, and he always used to, he's the one that convinced me to try it, and I was like, wow, yeah, this game's good. But I'm not a fan of playing two-player Pang. I just find it really, really confusing. I'm not sure if that's to do with my color blindness or anything else. Hey, Spitfire RAF, evening to you as well, buddy. Hope you are doing well. So let's see what the main button is here. And it's such a simple game. It's the kind of game that, you know, like, look. Like now in the arcade, you get a few more women, right? but generally when we were kids, it was a male-dominated thing. It's very rare that you saw women in the arcade, right? Sometimes you might see someone's like other, you know, their significant other, their girlfriend come in there, but this is one of the games. This in Bubble Bobble. Bubble Bobble didn't come out till later. This came out before, if I remember correctly, or at least in the arcades we were in. And yeah, they were just yeah, these were the games that anyone could play, you know. Like if your mum came to the arcade, she might understand this game somewhat. It's simple. Walk left and right, pop the balloons, the bubbles, whatever the heck they are. And by the way, this is the worst power up in the game. Hate it, absolutely hate it. So just the way it sticks up there, you know, if you misfired, it was bad. I really like those. See, those things at the end just look really good, you know, like the little screen of the guy. Oh. Okay, we did it. And guys, games like this really benefit on the MiSTer, because like trying to play this on emulation, like it's definitely a little bit tougher. Now it starts getting a little bit harder. Oh, I want to get the double. Oh, I got greedy. I wanted to go for the clock. Right, let's run another arcade game. And what I want to look at, there's a lot of Capcom stuff. I grew up with a lot of Capcom stuff, so I have. Like, this was a really good one. Willow, absolutely superb. Let's look at chat while that kind of runs up. Bojo, congratulations on winning the analog. I said, yeah, wicked, man. Awesome. Well, you know, who knows? It's a random one for the MiSTer Pi. So hopefully you've entered that as well. And if you win that, man, then absolutely cool. I think we've got like 180 entries, and we need to give it a final push for tomorrow. So we can get some more. Let's try and get, you know, break that 200 mark for them. I like the fact that we've got that random wheel that selects it. We'll film the whole process, so you know we're transparent, and then I'll pass the winner's details on to Taki Udon and find out how they're going to get the prize, whether they're going to get a code and they order off the website, or whether Taki just sends it straight out. So people have been very generous to Metal Game Solid, so much appreciated. We do hope to grow the site, and when the site grows, hopefully, you know, we'll remember the people. We always look after our friends. We always remember the people that were good to us. Same thing with my YouTube channel. There's a lot of people that were really good to me when I started the channel. So you know what, I always remember that, man. And if any way I can repay them, I always will. Guys, this game's really cool, man. So a little bit of trivia here as well. That game, Hayato's Journey, one of the bosses in it, or one of the enemies in here, is this boss from Willow. And I love what he's done. He's taken assets from lots of different games, and he's made like a really good game. It's like a mishmash of all your childhood favorites, you know, battered together into one game. And Willow was a big movie when it came out. I remember it being advertised everywhere. I remember that's the day where you didn't have entertainment like everywhere. You know, you didn't have Netflix on your phone. You didn't have this. So when a movie came out, everyone was talking about that movie. It was the talk. It was the talk of the town. When a game came out, a new game came out, that's what everyone spoke about. Now we don't have that. Now it's like, oh, you know, oh no, I'm on this, I'm doing this. And people will mention like different social media sites to me that I've never even heard of. And they're like, oh, are you on this or are you in that? And I'm like, wow, okay, not really. Oh, so Wayne Carew, how long do you think before we get Third Strike? So it's planned for the beta to be best case scenario. This is best case scenario to come out in October. And I really do hope we have a best case scenario here. Hopefully the buttons, let me do my buttons quickly. Okay. Look at that. That's what I like about the MiSTer. So easy and quick to do the buttons. And they're done. This has such a great soundtrack as well, guys. Look at this little whee! I love that little. Should really, if you're playing it properly arcade, grab the coins because you need them. But we're just testing out. Oh, look at that! See, I always forget about that one. I should remember that one. This old man, he sets up a shop just by a bridge. 124. What can we buy? Oh, we've got that information. Nah, I don't even want the information. Keep your information. Oops. Look at that little electricity sprite, man. It's almost like from Pocket Fighter, right? Okay, I'm dead. Right, okay, let's run with something else. But yeah, another great game to try. You get to, in the next level, you get to be the barbarian, by the way, guys, and that's super cool, super cool. So this was Wrestle War. Wrestle War. This was interesting. I remember seeing this, and it had like a weird angle. Here you go. It was a Tate mode wrestling game, and I remember seeing this, and I did play it a few times, and it was like I have fond memories of this game. And okay, so you can't pick your character. You got different enemies, and look, like the one before the question mark, the two question marks. He looks like a. Here we go. Yeah, so he looks like a fat version of Hulk Hogan, man. Nice. So yeah, I remember seeing this in the arcade. Really, really good. Didn't play it too much. Always remember seeing like the attract mode of this game. Played it a few times. Let's see. Are we doing well?
1, 2.
Oh, we did it. Okay, we're over to the next fight. So this is Wrestle War. Pixel Lab. Yo, how you doing, man? Wicked. How you doing there, bud? Long time no speak. Oh my, OMG, WTF, not now. Wicked, Rip Hulkster. Look at that. Again, it looks so darn good, you know. This stuff in the arcade just looked wicked. Now we're going to get battered here because Golden Rule the arcade, they give you a taste of the drug and then they just take it all away. Look, this guy straight away. Straight away. Wow, look at that. Get out of here, man. No, maybe I should put on auto fire for this, right? Who remembers, you know, back on the Super Nintendo or something when you're playing, you had like the turbo fire buttons. Oh, okay, I got something done. But this is on Sega System 16, a great system. Look at that. Nice, nice, nice. But you know what? You know what the ultimate wrestling game is? Oops, sorry. The ultimate wrestling game is this one. Absolutely superb. Love this game so much, man. Really, a tough one to play. Can't wait until we see WrestleFest on MiSTer. Dude, WrestleFest is out for MiSTer, actually. WrestleFest is out for MiSTer. I'm not sure if I've got it actually or not. I wasn't sure if it was available via update at all. I'm not sure if I installed it manually. So that one's been done by the Coin Up collection. I'm sure they brought it out because originally they brought it out for the Analog Pocket, and then they did actually release it, the Technos games like Combat Tribes, Double Dragon 3 and WrestleFest. Yeah, it should be out. It should be out for the MiSTer. I just can't remember. And a lot of times, like in order to get their games to work, it's like a long-winded process. You need to run it through a script in Python. You need to do some stuff. Sometimes it's just for the fact that I think some of the developers, they like putting their name in front of the splash screen, and that leads to like a process of getting stuff in there. At least that's what I think it might be. But either way, whatever the reasons, you can't just put your main ROM in there. You need to patch your main ROM. You need to get into Python and do it. So it's a little bit more of a longer-winded process. But hopefully the stuff will come over to update all. Oh man, I'm drinking this mint and lemonade, like freshly made. You know, my wife makes it. Oh, so darn amazing, man. So the team was these two, these guys here. Now let's see. I can't remember what the buttons are because I play on so many different controllers. Usually play on pad. Today I'm actually playing on an arcade stick. So let's have a look. Oh, cool. Oh no, I never meant to do that, but never mind. So the rope always, you need to be very careful with where the rope is. So the only thing I can do here is this here. And then yeah, that's one of the annoying things in this game. Like see over here, got to make sure. Oh, he's gonna get that one. Oh no, I got it. Okay, I'm not using auto fire here or anything, guys. Oh, he's doing a warrior press to me. Is he going to dash me out of the ring now? I can't remember. Is he close enough? You can dash him out of the ring. No, he didn't. Okay. We should be able to stop. That's quite a long distance, man. Come on, come on. I want the Macho Man Randy Savage in. Okay, let's tag my boy. Okay. So, run was a 2 button. No! Trying to... Let's... So that move was dope, and there was a way to abuse that. Nope. No! Sorry guys, very out of practice. But we used to do the flying clothesline with him all the time. You could just smash with that. Let's have a look. Okay, too close to the rope. My mistake. There you go. And let's try and abuse that again when he gets up. There we go. Okay, so when he comes back in, let's try and abuse that. Oh, he kicked me in the face. Nope. Stop trying to drop kick me, man. So he's going to kick me right here, too close to his corner. Can he come out again? He can't. Maybe they usually can't come out a second time. I should have this. The warrior is down. What we're doing? Final Burn Legends and MAME-OX on the original Xbox. Okay, I need. Nobody mentioned MAME-OX. Got a new update. Okay, oh nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't really. What's that for? So for on the I haven't really. My original Xbox stopped working, man. So I haven't used that for us for some time now, to be honest. So not really on that scene, but you know, we're happy to mention stuff on Metal Game Solid. You know, on the website, a quick article, all good. Oh, well, that kind of sucks. I forgot about this. What you go through, you don't get full health at the end of everything. So let's try and see if we can. No. Could be a suplex. Yep. This anyway, this to me is the best wrestling game, man. It's the one I smash it. This is one I used to watch wrestling as well. So let's see if we can still abuse that. Oh. Ah, nearly had that one. So when you knock down a player, or when you pin them, you get control of your other player, which is decent. So let's see. He shouldn't get up. He got good beatings. Okay, I'm doing all right on this game. You know, I just can't. I kind of forgot that you don't get your energy back, man. I mean, that kind of sucks. So now I'm gonna start. I didn't really lose any health. That round there was actually really good, but didn't do good. Okay, we already played Hulk Hogan and Jim Duggan, right? Okay, so $1 Million Man's the boss, but I really want to see if I can smash that his flying elbow, man. That was dope. Oh, and that's what they do sometimes. Oh, and we lost. Okay, this one really does cheat, you guys. Oh, used to like that as well. I can't wait for the rematch. Banging arcade game. Let's see what else we've got. So guys, when it comes to the fighting games, you've got stuff like this. Let's go straight to the last one in this kind of series, man, and it was a big one. I think I've passed it now. This one, really cool game. Not really too used to these ones. They're when you kind of bounce up, fly up 3 screens, are more of you know, like the normal Championship Edition, Street Fighter 2. Even the alpha games to some extent I can play a little bit more, but these versus superhero ones I can't. Like I can do versus like Capcom versus, they're more like the original kind of Street Fighter, but this one here, the superhero ones, I never quite got the hang of them. And let's do the buttons really easily. Absolutely love how you can do this. And save them here. Look, great intro for this, man. Absolutely superb intro. Let me get a bit dark. I'm just gonna let me do the curtain forward and actually turn the light on, because the light in my room's quite bright. If I turn it on, like, everyone from outside can just see. So here we are, a little bit of Marvel versus Capcom, and guys, like, seeing this game in the arcade, this is an era of my life where I wasn't going to the arcade a lot, as in not all the time, but I still had love for the arcade. So what used to happen was, where I used to work in central London doing a lot of club work, when I used to go and go to get my food, I used to go to a Chinese restaurant. I don't know if anyone remembers it, but it's a Chinese restaurant, very cheap, terrible service, but very cheap food. And the food was all right as well. It wasn't the best, wasn't the worst, right? And it was a restaurant called O.M.A.Hei-Long. And I'm talking like back then you could get like a meal, you know, if you wanted to get like Singapore fried noodles and I don't know, you wanted to get like duck, there was a £3 a dish, man. I mean, it was insane how cheap it was. £3, £3.50. You know, you could now that same dish you're talking will be at least triple that price, right? You know, over £10, maybe more, maybe 15. But yeah, so when I used to go there, I used to order my food, and you know, I used to go to the arcade opposite. And there was one arcade opposite where they had Marvel vs. Capcom, they had Street Fighter Alpha 3, I think they had like Soul Blade in there as well. So I always used to play against like the CPU in there, man. And you know what, I'm going to admit it here, that when I played this one, I picked the auto moves as well. Like I was so kind of out of touch at that time from the arcade games. So my team was actually just this, Ryu and Captain Commando. Let's see, okay, so let's go manual, turbo. Forgot the buttons. You could, there was so there was different button combos that would let you pick like your assist character, and there was lots of different ones that you could get. But yeah, I really like this. I used to play this against the CPU, and I think I could complete it in the arcade, man. But yeah, it's just crazy the combos you see on here, you know. And what was cool, I'll show you as well. You know, you figured some cool stuff out in the arcade. I used to really like his combo. Let's see if we can get that combo out. Yeah, I used to like that one, man. It just looks so good. You'd never seen anything like it, or at least I didn't. And then the medium punch, medium kick, you get your assault. So what was cool over here, look, when you could press start, and you could start attacking the downed enemy, and then like that frozen screen would be the bit of animation where it kind of got stuck over there. Guys, just want to mention we are doing a giveaway. Check metalgamesolid.com. It's the first post, the first article you'll come across. Be in with a chance to win a MiSTer Pi. Competition will be closed by this time tomorrow, so you know, we're talking like last 24 hours. Who's my helper? Oh, okay, that was interesting. Oh, I know you could use a special to become, I don't know, Stone Zangief, whatever the heck it was. It's like he's got no knockback, you know? Absolutely insane. Okay, we've taken care of him. I'll tell you what's really interesting watching high-level play of this. I watch replays on this on Fightcade sometimes, and it's just insane. So again, if we press start over here, look, you get control of the character. Okay, it would have been nice to get a better pose, but yeah, this is superb. But hey, I'll pick Captain Commando, so why don't we actually go ahead and play Captain Commando? Sorry guys, you're seeing a lot of I know what you're thinking, does this guy play anything else but Capcom games? But Capcom was a big part of me growing up, man, in the arcade. Big part, you know. So let's have a look. Really cool one. So you got Ninja Commando, Captain Commando, sorry, Mummy Commando, Captain Commando, Ninja, and Baby Commando. I'll pick Baby usually because it looks good, but let's go Captain Commando. And it's a very good looking game with a very good soundtrack. So guys, MiSTer is the freaking king when it comes to the arcade. We're getting more and more games. There are so many games we've got. Most of my arcade games are on here. There's still a few to go. What was it? Look at them smoking. Smoking's bad for you, buddy. Yeah, so Rainbow Islands is one that I'm so looking forward to, and you know that will come out at some point. I know that's something that's on the JT radar, but to be honest, I just really want him to focus on. I want him to focus on CPS3. That's what I want. You know, that's what a lot of us want. My most desired core, and you know the importance with CPS3 is taking it to events. I'll take it to the arcade, I'll take it to my local arcade, I'll take like a little MiSTer setup, I've got a tiny little screen, I'll plug it in there and, you know, get the arcade guys to test it. I mean, if I really want to, I could take it, I know they've got analog displays there I can connect it to, so I could take a MiSTer, connect it to a CRT and just ask the guys, look, what does it feel like, you know? I don't know if there's a way I'll be able to put it in to an actual arcade machine as well. Okay, can you pick stuff? Oh, you can pick stuff up with a mech, but hey, you can't pick up a rocket launcher when you're in a mech. Kind of makes sense. Titanfall, go! Let's get in there. Did I pick up a ninja star there? Nice. And that's like a universal technique, isn't it? You're really good, like Capcom, just really good animation and stuff, man. You know, when we set them on fire, different sizes. You know, the bigger characters, a bigger sprite, just really cool. And his special in here is his hurricane kick motion with punch. Look, that kind of move there. Love the enemies in here, man. The design of them. They kind of remind me of like foot soldiers in Turtles, and some of them are wearing a cap. Looks really good. Love the slowdown as well when you finish the level. Me grabbing a huge amount of Chinese food and making music together with my friends are absolutely amazing, man. I love Chinese food, man. Absolutely love Chinese. Even though most recently whenever I eat out, I end up eating a lot of Turkish food. I really like Turkish food as well. But yeah, I do like a good Chinese once in a while, man. But right, okay, let's run something else. Whoops, difficulty 4, look at that, wasn't not playing that on an easy one. So what we've got as well, when we look at arcade, I've got them all organized here, but they are spread out through the rest of them. We've got STV, so STV's got like a whole heap of games for like the Sega STV system. Let's go with Cotton, because Cotton's really good. We'll go Cotton 2. Really good game, really good soundtrack. And this is where the MiSTer's so amazing. You know, we've got the work that's been done on the Sega Saturn core that has led to us getting an STV core, a Sega STV core. Like, what a fabulous system. What an awesome system. Oh, what's going on here? Is that not working, or is it just taking a bit of time? That's weird. Okay. Someone mentioned it wasn't actually working for them. Hopefully that's not the case here with me. Maybe I've got an older version. Maybe let me try something actually. Let me try the Cotton 2 in the normal list. So it should be available via update tool. And let's see, Cotton 2. Let's see if this one works. If it doesn't, I'll have to look into it. Hopefully something does show up. Someone did actually say to me in chat, they followed my in one of my videos, saying they followed my tutorials and they couldn't get STV working. Oh, do you know why I think that is? I think I might have the dual SD RAM core, because I was using this micro SD card on my dual SD RAM MiSTer FPGA. So yeah, that's probably why it's not working. What we can do, actually, let's try something here. I've got a script on here. Let's see if that like finds out what the issue is over here. So let's go script and update STV. And you're not going to see all of the screen because I've got it set to 4:3, because most of the arcade games we're playing are 4:3. So let's see if that works now. It's going to be interesting to see if that actually quickly resolves the issue, because I remember putting the dual SD RAM version on it. If you remember, a day or two ago, I did a Sega Saturn stream, and that was a dual SD RAM one. So I ran the dual SD RAM version. Okay, so it looks like it's probably picking up the core. It's probably checking it to see I've got the latest version, and it's doing that. All right, so we're gonna. There's plenty of other stuff here. We don't have to do Sega STV today. But what we can do is, wow, which one was it for? 25. Okay, was this the one? Okay, no, yeah, this is me named. I'm looking backwards. Let's go for Metal Black. This is a really, really good game. Really, really good game by Wicker Wacker. He's done a great job with this, and hopefully that's not 2 games not working in a row. I don't know, but sometimes running up their tool can have a little bit of an effect on my games. Let me try and run another one. Maybe I've got a different version of it now. So let's run the Japanese version. It's probably not going to work. Okay, let's see if it's an update tool, if something's been changed. I do mess about with my SD card a lot, guys. So sometimes I put things on there, and sometimes it can be a bit of a mess, and we're kind of seeing that in here. So let's see if Metal Black has, because I did run update tool before. No, it hasn't. Okay, no problem. Let's now go to a favorite arcade game of many. Gonna go here to Shadow Dancer. Let's go with that. Oh, okay. What's this? Violent Storm. Do enjoy. Ah, Violent Storm. That, I mean, that's a game that'll be great if we get that. Absolutely great to get that one. Hopefully the buttons are done all right. Let's have a look. We'll find out in just a second. Yep. I can't remember. Okay. This is a great game, man. Love this. I really need to give the Mega Drive one some more love as well, man. I'm too biased for this one because I played this one in the arcades a lot. Hey man, who got spooked out by that first time they saw it? Go to the next stage, yeah? We're getting to the next stage, guys. Shadow Dancer, absolutely superb. I mean, what a name, right? If you didn't know about this game and you heard the term Shadow Dancer, you'd think someone's like dancing in the shadows, right? Or something. Okay. Okay, we're on the boss now. Do like the boss for this. I remember playing this for the first time. It was absolutely superb. And guys, anyone, you know what? I play a lot of games on controller, right? But Seriously, playing arcade games on an actual arcade stick, it just feels amazing. Let's show you the magic. Here we go. Just to kill him, because we're probably not going to play it that much, so that should just kill him. And here we are. We're in the bonus stage now. Now, if anyone wondering, the bonus stage, at least for me, was a lot more difficult in this game than it was in Shinobi. I only remember getting a bonus life like maybe once or twice in the hundreds of times I played this when it was out in the arcade. Potentially even the thousands of times, but I did play this a lot. Ah, there you go. It's tough, man. It's tough. There must be a pixel perfect way of getting that stuff. If not, you just can't do it, guys. It always felt nice, you know, knowing that game and knowing get your shots out over here. And this is one of the games I was really waiting for. You know, it's one of the ones I played a lot in the arcade. I was like, yeah, I need this on FPGA. So there's a guy lying down here. Okay, let's run another game. This, let me just show you guys this brawler actually. Let's see if it's still there. Here you go, this one here. So this was really interesting. We had this at a shop near me on a road called Stroudgreen Road. The shop was called Micros, and it was like they had a Shinobi arcade machine, and the guys there were pretty cool. It was a video game store done by guys that loved video games. And yeah, they had like a number of games in there, and at one point they had Gang War, and this was okay. I liked this game a lot. One player was like a boxer, the other player was Jackie, a martial artist, but it had friendly fire on, man. And I remember playing with one of the bigger kids, and I was so nervous. I ended up attacking him quite a bit, and in the end, like I was going to get beat up, so I had to give him 20p. Yeah, that 20p, you know, the guy was cool. It wasn't any bad blood after or whatever, but that's just how it went. If I remember correctly, player one. Okay, I need to do the buttons for this. Haven't played this for quite some time. So let's go kick, punch, jump. Okay. Okay, let's save it here. Huh? Okay, that's interesting. Did I not map the coin button properly? Let's go into it again. So, okay, here we go, coin. Okay, interesting stuff. Right, let's go. Yep, I think a coin went in there. Okay, interesting game here. You could, but I think like it was always best just to get power more than anything, so you can get more damage. Gang War, yeah, you know what? O.M.A.Hei-Long, hey, welcome, channel member in the house. Yeah, I really like this, man, and this is one of like, it's one of the lesser known ones, but nonetheless, it's an important part of arcade history. Played this, it was good. You had to like some deformed kind of looking characters in here as well. But I really did like this in the arcade, and I think player one was always the boxer. Player two was always the martial artist. That's just the way it went. But it had like a good move in there. Like when they went, I can't remember, like you would go, and I can't remember how to do it now. Good kind of soundtrack as well. So this was really good. And again, like this is, let me turn on my, I'm going to turn on my PVM. I didn't have it on. I'm going to turn it on because this looks really good on a CRT. It doesn't do this game justice. When you have a look at it, here you go. That move there by the martial artist was superb. So looking at this on a CRT is just where it's at. It's where it looks its best. It's how it was supposed to be played. And it does look absolutely fantastic. Actually, for some reason, it's showing up black and white on my CRT. No idea why. Likely something to do with my settings. But yeah, this was definitely a fun one in the arcades that yeah, I enjoyed quite a bit. Used to play it. But two player, be mindful the friendly fire, man. You end up destroying your buddy quite easily. I can't remember how to do that move there. I don't know whether if I think if they're like taking a little breather You can, if you go near them when they're in that state, you can just do that move. Let's grab the bottle. So goofy the way he's smashing that bottle. Like literally, there's no, doesn't look like there's any hit detection here. But the background was really nice. Look at that. You got like, I don't know what that car is. A red one. I think if I go near them when they're doing that kind of breathing stuff. Well, I think player one boxer. He's not really a boxer. Kind of look like he's got boxing gloves on, but I don't think he has. He's just got maybe gloves on. So, okay. Let's pick this up. And I think you got the ladder here, and the first boss is there. The sound effects in here. Good stuff. Oops. Can I go up and leave him down here? No. Okay, now I can go up. Interesting. That was telling me to go up before I couldn't. And there we go. Got the boss here with the swinging kind of, I don't know what that is. Like some kind of Stone Age hammer or something. And those guys with boo written on their top. What the heck is that about? Let's grab his weapon and use it against him. Was that even the boss then? I don't know. I always thought... Okay, walk down. That's my cue. I'll get my coat. Alright, okay. Let's run with something else. See, like Gauntlet and stuff, as much as I appreciate them, they're a little bit before my time. I think... I've got a like a preview version of Golfing Greats in here. I'll run a track mode on that in case anyone missed the video. So guys, this one here is a work in progress. It's not released this. So this is before beta cores. We have like alpha versions of the cores, and sometimes I get test access to them. This one here, I convinced Atego just to let me show you guys what cores look like before they actually become cores, you know. So right now what it needs to implement is I think the graphics part of it before yeah, so hopefully that will get implemented and it'll look good. But it looks like a mellow game. It looks like a good game to have fun and play with. So this will be good. But guys, this is just a sneak peek at what a game looks like in this state, and you know what it looks like once it's finally done. So this is definitely not reflective of I won't even say the final product, but this isn't even a beta yet. This is like an alpha. So you know, big props out to Hatego for actually trusting me with this stuff and let me bring it to the channel, because as much I love looking at this broken stuff, and the reason that I like looking at this broken stuff is because when it all starts working, when it all gets put together, I just so appreciate what the final product is, you know. So let's get out of here. There was a game, I can't remember its name, and it was, I think it's this one here. This game is wow. Like, I can't even remember who the developer of this is, who actually brought this core over to us. It's a shmup, but it's very, very stylish. It's where I think you're a person running, and oh wow, okay, need to rotate the screen here. So let's go into, here we go, we've rotated it, that's fine. And let's just make sure our buttons are done. Okay, and hopefully that is the correct way. Okay, we'll allocate pause there, we're not going to use it. Okay, really, oh, so this is a cave game, right? Okay, so I guess this must have been like no object, right? Yo, Reinhardt, how you doing? And Reinhardt Sieger, how you doing? We've got a full house today, man. We've got plenty of people in there. Yo, we've got Essential Nonsense in there as well. Absolutely great name, man. Like, don't forget to remind the viewers to like and subscribe. You just did that for me, man. I read that in your comment, but thank you. That's appreciated. I definitely want to remind people more to enter the giveaway on Metal Game Solid. Obviously, liking and subscribing definitely helps out as well. So if you haven't pressed that like button, help a brother out. Yeah, help a brother out and press that like button. It really does help out. Do you know, like, what are your guys' thoughts? Because there's a script out called the insert coin strip that's done by a friend of mine called Funky Coachice. So what that does is it updates, when you run it, updates to all the latest version of the unstable cores. As well as that, it's added all the Neo Geo games into the arcade folder, which I think is a really good move, because a lot of people I know personally didn't have a Neo Geo. You know, I had a Neo Geo for a limited period of time, but most people didn't have a Neo Geo, right? So what that meant was they played it in the arcade. So to have all the Neo Geo games in the arcade folder is actually a good way of having it. I haven't got it that way. I have to run it in Neo Geo, but it'll mean when I do an arcade stream, I'm not loading up a core and then a game within the core. I just go in the arcade folder and I pick it and it just automatically loads that game. I need to actually dedicate a memory card to his script, because and I need to do a video and an article on it, because yeah, his work's really cool, really cool. Funky Coachice really helps out with the channel and the Discord as well. So you know, really do appreciate his friendship. So yeah, I'd say this is like one of the best shmups. In fact, I was going to do just the track mode, but I feel like I need to give this a play, man. So look at and you know what character I'm going to pick, right? I'm going to pick the one with the wolf, man. Like, I'm going to pick the wolf, you know, Shadow Dancer, wolf, amazing. So 2 buttons here, even it gave me a choice of 3 buttons here. Reinhardt, what is your biggest achievement, or like the hardest game you 1cc? You know, I'm not actually that great at games, so I guess I've 1cc'd Shinobi like ages and ages. It's a bit more difficult for me to do now. Obviously the Street Fighter games, pretty much Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter Champion Edition, what else? Hyper Fighting, not Super, but Super Turbo. Third Strike. I'm 1cc, but I don't really count fighting games as 1cc's. You know, it's not like doing like a big game. I'm not actually that great at games. Golden Axe, maybe close to 1cc, maybe 2cc or 3cc. But yeah, I'm really not that great at games, man. I wish if I was. Like, you know, even at my peaks, I'm one of those guys that, so I had friends that were naturally really good, and we're going to talk like a bit of the Naruto philosophy here, right? Where Naruto had natural ability and he practiced, which meant he would be so much better than Rock Lee, because Rock Lee never had the natural ability, but he spent a lot of time training. So think of me as Rock Lee, but not even as good as Rock Lee. I didn't even spend that much time training, but I'm like the product of training. Now, when we used to play Street Fighter in the arcade, the one where I really got into it was when I was older, when I started playing Third Strike. And CVS2 I really liked, but there was no scene of it, right? And I'd play with amazing guys. Now these guys just had the natural ability. Unfortunately, I didn't have the natural ability. I had the determination. I was single then. I wasn't married, no kids, and yeah, I used to practice a lot, and I got good. Like, don't get me wrong, I beat some top players in my day, but I just never, I just lacked that natural ability. I just never went with it. When I was a kid, I was very good at games, you know, but like most people are, you have the reflexes and everything, you know. Now I don't so much have those reflexes at all, man. But yeah, not really great at games, man. And I think that's one of the things that maybe makes my channel appealing to, you know, a decent amount of people. It's like, it's just a dimwit that likes FPGA gaming. He's got close to zero technical knowledge. Now, don't get me wrong, some people actually get very offended by that, but that's their problem. I don't really care. I don't pretend to be an expert. You know, sometimes I'll consult like a friend of mine that knows more, and I'll be like, look, just give me a hand, like, you know, give me a little heads up on there. And I've got a lot of help, you know, like people are, look, if you need a better understanding of stuff, just give us a shout and we'll do it. And they'll do it. They'll give me they'll give me like the advice that I need often. But yeah, you know, for me, the bottom line is having fun. You know, try and be decent at games, but I'm not always decent at games. But you know, games are about having fun. Like, enjoy yourself. Like, I hardly game now. I've been trying to play Mario Brothers. what is it called, Mario and Luigi Brothership or Brotherhood, because I like those like RPG-ish games, but with also real-time aspect, real-time elements. I hate just turn-based stuff. The only turn-based games I'd really play now are Pokemon games, but I don't have the time to do them, and that's where I miss my old job, you know, playing that stuff on night shift, taking it out with me. Don't do night shift anymore, so when I work, I actually do have to work, you know. I'm in and out of meetings all day, just, you know, dealing with many different people, and I can't really have like a device out. I mean, I can in my dedicated kind of break time. See, look, this is so amazing, right? Like slowdowns here, you need the slowdowns here to navigate around the bullets, but you know, playing this, and this is why the cave stuff is so valuable and sought after, because you don't have the slowdown. Or got done there. So right, let's run another game. You know, there's a new cave game from the guys over at CoinOp, and I think I put it on there. I haven't played it yet. I might have done the controls on it though, so let's check that out, because I know that's something a lot of people like. Where is it? I think it's here, Aku Gullet or Ear Gullet, so that's cool. But yeah, not really great at any games. You know, I'm better than the average folk out there. And you know when you're younger, it was really cool. Do you remember when we were younger, and like now you don't socialize as much, right? But I remember going out to different friends' house. So let's say I've got a friend called Alex. I'll see Alex, and Alex will go, oh, by the way, I'm going to see my friend Barry. And he'd be like, yeah, Barry's cool. Barry said, bring your friend Pixel around. And you know, I'd go with Alex, I'd go to Barry, and Barry would be like, hey man, like I play Street Fighter. And I'd be like, oh yeah man, I play too. And you would go and you'd completely destroy them because they just don't play the game, you know, or they play it at a very casual level. And that was a lot of fun, and that was really exciting. So what happened in recent years is when Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5 came out, I'd have someone at my work that was like, yeah man, like I played Street Fighter, I was the best at it when I was a kid. Everyone was the best at it apparently when they were kids. And you know, so what would happen is I'd play these guys at work. I'd be like, yeah, no problem. I'd take my gamer tag on whatever Xbox 360 or I guess PS4 later on, and I'd play them, and I would completely wipe the floor with them. And in the end, you know, you go into work the next day and you'd be bragging and whatnot. Yeah, so then what would happen was there was one guy at my last job. This guy ended up being like a really good friend of mine, man, Italian guy. And he was like, hey, look, Pixel, like the guys told me you play Street Fighter. And I was like, yeah, man, like I play. And I was never really a fan of Street Fighter 5. And but I never really had to even play it to beat a casual guy at it, right? Just with prior Street Fighter knowledge, it was enough to go through and do that, right? So, man, this guy played me, and yeah, man, he wiped the floor with me, man. This guy destroyed me, man. Now I picked Blanca in there. Blanca wasn't that great in there, but Blanca was my kind of character. When I don't train, I'll just pick Blanca. Yeah, and I got battered, and that's the only time where I got hustled, I feel, where I played someone that was a work colleague, and they actually turned out to be very, very good at the game. Very, very good Ryu. And what happened was I was working with this guy over COVID, and during COVID, I'd brought him my laptop, I brought him my arcade stick, I brought him in a PS4 controller, and I was playing it on my laptop on a PC. And yeah, I started playing it with him, and the game started getting close, and I even won a few sets. And literally to beat him, I had to go and look at the frame data. I had to look at, you know, what's a 3-frame startup, had to look at his moves. Okay, that's a 4-frame. I'll beat this one. Had to do the math behind it, and that's not fun, you know, and that's what the modern games have come to. You need to learn the frame data. Any new game you play, you need to learn the frame data. Even if you say, no, I don't want to learn it, everyone else is going to learn it. So you kind of have to look at the frame data. And it's sad that way, because when we were young, we didn't have the frame data. It was just like this move, this beats that move, that move beats this move, yada, yada. Right, okay. I think I've done the buttons for this already. No, I haven't. So let's do it. Presented by Bon Presto. Okay, start, coin. Okay, let's go. Good soundtrack, very good soundtrack. So I haven't played this game ever before, but I know people really do like the cave stuff, so let's give this a shot. Oh, wicked, man. Nice, nice. Oh, no, Anime, I need to get in touch with you about Shinishi's friend as well. He's passed my number on to him. And he said he's actually having difficulties logging into the website, so yeah, we'll have to look into that at some point when a guy gets in touch. The guy's name is Adam, and he wants to write about Amiga and ST stuff. So wicked. Who's our new writer? Is it Neil Severo, or have we got someone else as well? Because I know someone else reached out to us, so absolutely superb. And guys, that offer's open, you know. Until we get a sufficient number of writers, that offer's open. Join us over on Metal Game Solid. You know, if you're passionate about something, especially, so what we're looking for specifically is if you're buried in one scene, you know, if you're an expert, we've got a Neo Geo expert, Neo Severa, so really happy to have him on board. Everything Neo Geo will kind of come through him. This game's good, by the way, guys. Very good, very good. Not that I'm doing a good job of it here. I like the full power up thing. Right, so, you know, if you're an expert on the C64 and you're in tune to the scene and you want to write, cool. You know, if you're someone that's really into, what's that handheld called with a crank? The Playdate, right? If you're really into the Playdate and you keep up with updates, then cool, man. We want to make Metal Game Solid the retro and FPGA gaming website. That, you know, the best one out there. That's what we want to achieve. And you know, we want it to be... yeah, we want it to be like a community thing, and hopefully we can grow the website and you know, grow it into something special. So, you know, if you're passionate about writing about something, then we can get something out there. You know, no worries, Anime. I'll give you a shout after the stream, man. I think it will be you can't get to play all the games because they are so many. You know what, that's why you kind of limit yourself. So sometimes I do like specialist streams, like let's just look at fighting games, for example, right? And I guess this is a fighting game somewhat, right? Alien Storm. Really do like this game, like this game a lot. So what's interesting in this game, let's see if I can find that over here now, right? It's in there now. So let's have a look at the settings. So see over here now when it says welcome to Sega World, right? We're going to change that, right? We're going to change that. So let's change that. And I can't remember how to change it. Okay, is it in dip switches? Let's have a look. No. Okay. And was it in service mode? I can't remember how to do it. Let's just go reset. Is it going to take us in service mode? Now there's a way you can change that where it says welcome to Sega World. You can change it to something else. All right, so maybe service mode off. Okay, are we in there now? So how do we go up, down, left, right? Let me make sure I've got the buttons here. Okay. Okay, I can't remember. Can I do this with a keyboard? Push test button. I can't remember what the test button is. It's got to be start then. No? All right, let's give this a reset and hopefully the game will come back on. But you can change that, and I have actually done that. I'll actually show you that in a second to what I've changed it to. Let me just give me a second, guys. Going over to my PC. I just want to show you this because I did make an intro. And all of a sudden, this when I insert it in there, does your SNES core that does save. I haven't tried it for a while, to be honest, Mike Wolf. I've kind of done a video. I'm not really someone that uses save states, you know. I appreciate them on what's that device, the Steam Deck. I really do like them on that. So, guys, I want to try and put the volume down quickly. Okay, so let's put the volume down because it's going to be really loud. Right, let me show you this intro that I made. You've probably seen it on the channel, so let's run with that. There you go. So look over there. So what you can do is you can go into the arcade settings and you can change it to exactly that, right? So look, you're going to do welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja. And that's a demo I've made for the start of videos. And I think it's really, really cool that we've got that. But you can do that in the arcade. I just can't remember how to do it, man. I remember doing it. I thought, wow, that's cool, man. I'm going to put Pixel Cherry Ninja in there. So I think I need to do one for Metal Game Solid as well. Let me just get rid of that so I don't do that by accident. But maybe give it one more attempt to see if I can get that. If we can get that. Was it dip switches? I don't remember. No, I can't. Wish if I did remember. So let's go back on service mode, which freezes the game. Let's go reset. Will it take us into service mode? Okay, so when we go off, it goes here, but I can't control anything here. Nah, okay, cool. All right. Bit of a shame. Would have been nice to do something there. And you know, you just put in the letters as you normally do. And you can have whatever you want out there. You know, you can say, hey, you know, unsubscribe from this channel, it's rubbish. Actually, that's too many letters. But for example, I could put O.M.A.Hei-Long on this. That we are welcome to O.M.A.Hei-Long. So that was a really, really cool feature. Let's have a look. Have I broken the game? Service mode off. And is that where the reset? Is that where the game's gonna go? Okay, so the game comes back on over here. Let's give this a quick whirl, because this is a really good game, guys. Now, when I saw a world record speed run of this, people always pick the female character, but you can't. How can you pick anything but Scooter the robot, right? Just looks absolutely superb. And if anyone wondering, people said they've had issues with Sega System 18 on CRT. Not me. I'm looking at it on my PVM now, and it looks absolutely superb. It's running. So there we go. Welcome to a Fortress tour. It will take some time to show you around. If you know the lyrics, let me know. Welcome to a Fortress tour. It'll take some time to show you around. Impossible to break these walls, for you see the steel is much too strong. Here we go. I've said too much. If you know that band, you'll know those lyrics. Great game on the Mega Drive, great game in the arcade. The only thing about this is that energy you got, man. When that energy kind of runs out, so what you want to do is to preserve the energy, you can do this attack. Doesn't use any energy. But, you know, the cool moves are with the energy. Like stand at a certain distance, you can keep doing that one. And don't trust any mailboxes. They all turn. And the most powerful attack in this game is... Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, that one there. But you got to make sure you aim it, otherwise you're wasting your stuff. So you haven't got to jump in here. You got this, so you can... And that one doesn't use any energy as well, so you can keep doing that. Which is just literally roll. And as soon as you start the roll, you press attack. If not, they do that. Is there an attack at the end of that? No, there is not. Okay. Okay, so these parts I'm not really too fond of. But it's interesting because when you're playing it 2 players, you shoot the energy, and when it's going down to you, like over here, the second player can shoot it and it will go down to them. I mean, these aren't that bad. They're just, you know, they're not really that great. And you're always fighting for the energy as well. So guys, definitely, you know, when I say MiSTer is king, I stand by that, man. It really is king. Feels like I have an arcade at home. If only, you know, I had space for an arcade machine. I told wife we should get rid of some of the kids, but she disagrees. In fact, one of my kids is a little bit unwell. I took him, made a doctor's phone appointment. They told us to go pharmacy, and yeah, he's a little bit unwell, so he's got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, like a stomachache and whatnot. Sorry, what's really cool here is the golden axe stuff that you see there. Really, really cool. Right, let's run another game. This one's for Anime Otaku, Aliens or Alien vs Predator. Absolutely superb game. Just really, really good. Absolutely superb. And guys, remember, top right giveaway. You can win yourself a MiSTer Pie courtesy of Taki Udon and those awesome guys over at Retro Remake. Oh, that is so cringy. I love doing it though. I love doing that, you know, pixel cherry ninja out. Probably sounds like I got a stutter and you know, have some kind of disability. I probably do have some kind of disabilities, but in this case, not quite. So let's just make sure the buttons are done again. And this is again so cool about the MiSTer. You can just do the buttons so freaking easily. Save them here and let's do this. So you know what, this game, just the attract mode of this game is so freaking good, man. Let's have a look at some of the chat, because I chat all this stuff and then I don't read enough to engage. And this game's got a great intro, so we can definitely watch this. It just looks superb. Oh, okay, CPS2. Can we indulge you in some CPS3 possibly? You know, CPS3 is good, but mind you, if I had to pick out a CPS2 and CPS3, it would be difficult because CPS2 has a lot of other games in there. A lot more games than CPS3, but CPS3 has Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. So it's difficult because competitively playing a game, Third Strike is awesome, man. Oh man, I used to have a friend that lived down the road. Imagine this now, right? When Street Fighter Anniversary Collection came out for the original Xbox, right? I'm talking OG Xbox before 360. We used to play online. The connection was terrible. Like, it was terrible, man. It was horrible, but it was a way to play. So what we did was we used to play online. We used to go on SureAyuken.com and another UK website called Neo Empire. And on SureAyuken, that was where it was happening. You had the good games thread and the bad games thread. So if you had a good game with someone, you'd go, oh, I had a good game with Pixel Cherry Ninja. So you say thank you. And if I dropped, then I, you know, acted like an idiot. They'll be, this guy's an idiot. He rage quits. It would be in a bad games thread. So I was playing this guy called Harmonaz. And yeah, we played some really good stuff. And it turned out that he lived in exactly the same area. We're talking like pretty much the same postcode, guys. And it turned out that he lived like not even half a mile, like maybe a third of a mile from my house. So we ended up just linking up playing, and it was really good, man. He used to live down the road from me. I used to go chill with him. He used to come with me, and we used to play a lot of Street Fighter 3 First Strike. But this guy was really, really good. Like, I used to, like, for example, I'd be losing in the arcade against someone. I used to say, like, look, what am I doing wrong? And he goes, look, you are not spotting this. Your opponent always does this. I'll give you an example. Like, he'll spot something like the opponent every time they do a jumping attack, like a jumping hard kick or a jumping hard punch, and I block the attack, they always dash forward to grab. But it said you're not exploiting that. It's almost like they're programmed after they do this jumping hard kick or hard punch, or mainly hard kick with this particular character. You're not maximizing on that. They said the guy is doing it every single time. So then what I did was I was playing Ken. After this person did a jumping hard kick, I would literally just go blind into a fierce dragon or a medium dragon and cancel it into a super. But this is what I'm talking about. The level that this guy had was way above me. Like, he would spot habits and things and traits and patterns that I wouldn't know. And, you know, just kind of playing with him, he was, yeah, man, the guy used to coach me. But what was really funny, though, is he was wicked. He used to get really far in tournaments. But whenever we came across one another in a tournament, he was scared. Because we were sparring buddies, sometimes I would just beat him. You know, and obviously I'd want to beat him in a tournament. So yeah, that was interesting. Yo, Alan D's in the house. How you doing, Al? Good to have you here, man. Some AVP. I know Alan's still got a MiSTer. He got rid of his analog pocket, but he's really loving his Asus ROG Ally X, man. He's been smashing that, and he's doing a really good job with the emulation front end as well. He's shared some pictures, and they look absolutely great. Pixel cheating ninja? No, absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. It's all fair, you know. It's like getting coaching tips on games. Yeah, man. I was watching some old fighting DVDs a while back, and you could see that, you know, Justin Wong, like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, these guys would not drop a simple combo. They were tight in everything that they did. Him, John Choi, Margot, Daigo. And when you see them now, they're older, you see them drop combos, man. You see them not have that sharpness that they did. It just comes with age. But hey, man, a bit of coaching is always welcome, right? Let's give this a wee little quick play. Now, this game's awesome. I think I may have seen it in an arcade. This isn't something that I at least regularly played anyway. But yeah, something that playing years later, it just blew us away, man. Absolutely blew us away. And you know what would be really nice is for someone to do like a home conversion, a home port of this on something like the Mega Drive, the way we've got Final Fight or something. It just may be too powerful. Now, I always pick her, but let's go for the ugly one, Predator Hunter. I mean, I'm not saying the other Predator's good looking or anything, but yeah, in comparison, man, the other Predators are modeled. That one, their avatar picture is so darn ugly, man. This definitely the slow one. E.T. phone home. Predator like pizza. I love the way the xenomorphs walk out, man, when you see like a front shot of them. Superb. Like, I love the dragon punch. What are you getting? Still a bit of shooting. Now, how many shots can he do before he overheats? Okay, so if you do 2 in a row, okay, you can kind of do one and pause and do another one. Good stuff. What a game. What a game, guys. Is he calling all of them? Nah, get out of here, man. I really want to play that Alien Isolation. I started playing it, but yeah, really need to kind of dig into that game, you know? I heard it's very spooky, very, very scary. Anyone in London here in the chat that actually saw the arcade machine and it's in London? I don't know if I saw this or not, man. I mean, I felt if I did, I would have played it. But, you know, maybe this came out when I wasn't arcade gaming so much. Guys, I'm so looking forward to Marvel Cosmic Invasion, man. So looking forward to that. Okay, that is done now, guys. Essential. What is? Well, I still Tekken 8 and City of Wolves every now and then. Wow, I was tempted to get City of Wolves, man, but oops, sorry. So this is how you. Oh no, you press the fire button. Oh, I forgot how you. I've got auto fire on there. I turned it on by accident and I forgot how to do it. Is it that? Nope. Is it the other way around? Okay, I kind of forgot. Okay, oh no. Oh, here we go. Okay, off. Yeah, that's off. Right, okay. Let's run another game. So MiSTer does have auto fire built in, guys. You just need to hold down the menu button. I think the fire button and press the menu button that you want to give auto fire to, like over here. Holding down the fire, look. Or off, there you go. So it's got a really good auto fire option just built in that you can use straight away on shmups. I need to utilize it more, to be honest. What other things have we got in here? Oh, Avengers, man. We'd really like Captain America and the Avengers one day. This is a really good one. Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. It's not a bad game. You know what? Yeah, you know what I'm going to do, O.M.A.Hei-Long? I'll probably pick it up when it's cheap because I'll buy it and I won't play it. And it's still, I know it's 40%, it was 40% off during Evo. So that was interesting. But yeah, I think if I was to play it, I would definitely get it. Oh, is it free season 1 DLC? Oh, that's decent as well. Have they got the little kid ninja in there? That's my character in Garou Mark of the Wolves. I think it's called like Hakomaru or something. You know, the little ninja kid where when you do, I think, hurricane kick with kick, the light one he disappears and comes back, and the hard punch one he drops down and he does that little ninja slash attack. And he's got like light punch with fireball is 1 ninja star, with hard punch it's 3 ninja stars. And he's got the 2 supers. He's in there. See, that's interesting. But you know what it is? I look to play fighting games now more on handhelds because I spend so much time in front of my PC doing stuff, and I don't really have the modern consoles. Don't intend to get either. But yeah, I'll play them on a handheld, man. Not the most comfortable way of playing it, and yeah, can't get all the moves going, you know. So this was big, guys. Dragon Ninja. But a bit of trivia here. A friend of mine told me that Two Crude Dudes was actually a sequel to this. So this has a lot of weird moves in there, man. Oh, that was bad, man. Should have lost health there. Yes, the nunchuck was wicked in this. Such a great, and I don't remember it running out, at least not until the end of the level. Great soundtrack as well. Let's go with a punch. Coke, yep. Bit of health. Couldn't remember. Okay, I couldn't remember if you could hit the little meter as well. There you go. We're going to fight Karnov at the end. You've got Karnov written there. We're going to fight him at the end. Really good soundtrack for the boss fights as well. Oh, come on. Get out of here. I'm bad. Absolutely super duper. Hopefully we'll get 2 crew dudes one day. Oh, Ken Masters joined the roster too. Oh, so is Ken Masters season 1 then? Is Ken Masters free? Oh, O.M.A.Hei-Long, do you have to pay for him? Oops, sorry. Looking at chat there, guys. No, I don't want the knife. Oh, okay, you continue with the nunchuck. Cool. For some reason I thought, oh no, I don't. Oh no, I picked up the knife by accident, man. You want to go forward a bit? Really reminds me of American Ninja, this stuff here. I think there was a scene where they were on top of trucks in the movie. I always say it, man. I need to rewatch the American Ninja movies. You know, remember that guy? The American Ninja, when he used to fire an arrow and he used to catch it with his hands? Man, how super duper can you get? Give me that nunchuck, man. My buddy, me and my buddy Chris used to play this a lot, man. Chris was one of my guys where we used to bunk off school, or even every lunchtime when we weren't bunking. We had a hole cut behind the bushes in the fence in school, and we used to escape to go and play arcade. And the arcade, the chip shop we used to go to, was across the road from his house. Like, oh sorry, you go out of his house, you turn right, and it was that road there, or at the end of his road anyway. And yeah, man, it was. We used to go in there and play stuff. Dragon Ninja was there, Golden Axe was there, WWF Superstars, Street Fighter 1 was around at that time, and that's what we used to play. I don't want a clock. I'm not retiring. I don't need a gold clock. But again, Data East did some really good games. I'm really sorry, guys. If anyone here is a little bit older and you want to look at some of the older games, then give me a suggestion in block capitals and we'll have a look. Because I'm kind of just showing you guys my era, my golden era of the arcade games. Nunchuck? No. Okay, I'll take it. Sounds a little bit low on this though, I've just noticed. Okay, we are out. Oh wow, okay, that's decent, man. So Ken is free as well, man. Interesting. I'll see if I see it like cheap, like I'm talking like 10 or 15 pounds, I might add it to the collection, man. But I definitely feel like yeah, like Ronaldo and that other DJ guy, just they've kind of ruined it, you know. Someone should make like a blocker so you don't have to even look at them. Unless they're good. Are you a Ronaldo player, O.M.A.Hei-Long? Are you playing the Ronaldo? I guess they would have had to make him good, right? Let's go Boulder Dash. Boulder Dash. So I just got a promo code for Boulder Dash. Actually, myself and Anime. So Anime is going to do the Metal Gear Solid article. I'm going to feature it in the news. But yeah, that's coming out on the 21st of August. But the embargo for us to do videos is on the 14th. So yeah, 14th we can put stuff out there. Wow. Okay. So yeah, Chun will be next. That's really cool, man. Really cool. By the way, is Maya in there as well? Is Maya in the City of Wolves? You're kind of making me want to try the game out now. So this was really good, this game here, guys. I don't know if I played it on my Atari 800 XL. I think it was the Atari 800 XL. Or did I play it on my C64? But I was very young, very young, like when this came out, and like single digits young. And yeah, I really did like this game. I was very good at it. Just plays really well. And now it's like the 40th anniversary of this game. So yeah, there'll be, I don't know if I'll do a dedicated video. It'll definitely be in my news video. Yeah, he's dead. I don't think he can do anything here. Can he get out of that situation? You're kind of escape mode. Oh, okay, so you can move it up. Right, okay, there's escape mode there. So yeah, Boulder Dash, this is a classic arcade game. Terry all the way. Oh, is it Terry that you use? Yeah, cool. So O.M.A, answer me one thing. As Terry, has he got his motion rising tackle? Rising tackle, but we like calling it rising tackle, right? Has he got his motion-based one, or has he got the charge one? I kind of prefer the motion-based one that he had in King of Fighters 98, and I think some of the later games I noticed that it was a charge move, which I think breaks the flow of Terry. You know, having to charge a move for a motion character is, yeah, it's a little bit. Superman, MiSTer, oh Superman, I so loved that game, man. That was another one that I played growing up. Oh wow, this is Data East as well. I had no idea Boulder Dash was Data East. So interesting stuff here. So it's the 40th anniversary edition is done by like a German developer, I think. So that's interesting. That's going to be coming out soon. But yeah, Boulder Dash, I'm not going to play it and embarrass myself here. But this game was banging, man. This game was a game of its era. It was a big game. Not a time I went to the arcade, but definitely something I played as a kid. Okay, Bubble. The attract mode on this is good as well, so we can run a bit of that. He's closer to his Mark of the Wolves version. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. So Mark of the Wolves, hold on. What was his rise? I never see. Terry was like I really liked him in Mark of the Wolves, and then as in the aesthetic, he was older. But I never really got on with playing with him. With Mark of the Wolves, to be honest, I used the Ninja Kid, man. I had like 2 or 3 strategies, and I just rinsed and repeated them. But when I played against someone good on Fightcade, I would just get messed. Cabal here. Cabal's it's very possible we get that, man. A very talented developer known as, I can't remember, their name on Discord is like MX3X or something like that. But hey, easier to remember them as Salau Retro Gaming over on X. And yeah, they've, you know, the TAD Corporation games, they've brought us Toki. And Cabal is one of the TAD Corporation games, and it will be interesting to see what they kind of come out with next. I know they've got some Cerebro stuff coming that they want to work on. So really cool guy, man. Just really nice guy. Salau, got a lot of time for the guy. Just amazing that he brought out, you know, Toki, and he's looking to improve Toki and make it as accurate as possible. I can tell you now that even his MAME implementation, I played Toki in the arcade and the game feels bang on to the arcade. If there's any differences in there, I'm not noticing them, but I have to say I'm not an expert. So with it, MiSTer ISO Pure, MiSTer ISO Pure, right? Dude, you like the same games I do. I like Cabal. That was at the chip shop at the end of my road. Snow Brothers is probably my favorite single screen platformer. Yeah, man. So yeah, the Heated Barrel isn't something I really played. I checked it out when I done a TAD Corporation video. Don't have the nostalgia for it. Blood Brothers looks interesting, but Cabal is what I have the nostalgia for. But guys, if you say the word arcade, man, like I'm pretty sure Bubble will come into your head, man. And you know, props to JT, man. All the stuff that he brings out so many arcade calls, man. Oh, what's the time? Right, wow, amazing, guys. Been doing an hour and 37 minutes. So roughly stream's going to end in about 20 minutes, 22 minutes or so. But yeah, let's have a look at some other arcade classics, man. There's a lot of older stuff on here as well, which I appreciate it being on the MiSTer FPGA. But look here, even this one here, Cadillac and Dinosaurs. But I've done a lot of Capcom stuff, so let's try and do something that's not exactly Capcom. And see a lot of this older stuff. I weren't too into this. I know people really like this Circus Charlie as well. Not really my jam. Commando, that was an old one. So Contra, oh, classic Contra. So Contra's a classic. Everyone would have played it at some point. That, you know, that exploding bridge beam. Okay, epic. I don't think I've ever played this on the MiSTer though. So again, another JT core, man. The most amount of arcade cores is done from this guy. So, I mean, the arcade version, just looking at it there, the animation, everything was superior to what we had on home console. But guys, I kid you not, this game is tough, man. I don't really like this weapon, man. I like the spread shot. Can you change weapon? I don't think you can. Oof. I need to lie down there. So this is a game where you need an accurate controller. People often do the Contra test, right? It's known as a Contra test. to test the accuracy of your controller. And there you go. I am dead, or as they say, brown bread. Local shop at Snow Brothers. Oh man, yeah man, Snow Brothers was banging. Let me just check my phone. Wicked, wicked. Okay. Okay, wicked. Sorry, just looking at my phone for some messages. AAA. Right, let's run a next game. Shame all the STV stuff isn't running at the moment. That would have been interesting. So Crime Fighters, this was an interesting game, guys. This was, the sprites were quite small, but it was something that was in the arcade, and it was very well received at the time. Very, very well received. Okay. So let's run with this. So I remember this when this came out, man, guys. This looks so good in the arcade, man. So darn good in the arcade. Remember the billboard? Remember the billboard in this? Oh man, look at that. He's not even paying fair. He had this guy with his knife. I think you could kick them when they were down, right? Well, hopefully you could. Oh, that's a bomb. No, it's not a bomb, it's a knife. Okay. It was flashing like it was going to be a knife. Look at it. So this was the prequel to Vendetta. Look at that. Oof. Okay. The first boss for this was cool. Was at the train station where he's doing that spinning attack. You wait for him to run down. Very similar to Vendetta, the sequel, you know. But Vendetta was a big sequel to this. A big graphical jump, you know. Oof. I like the animation when he picks up the knife as well. There you go, Big Punk as a boss with a spinny hand. Come on. Okay, yeah, spin. Spin, sugar. Am I even hitting him? Okay, thank goodness. I managed to hit him a little bit. Okay, we got him, guys. We got him, and this was a good piece of arcade history. Combat Tribes is also missing on MiSTer. Love that. I think I don't know if I've got that or not. Let's have a look. Because that's the coin up collection games, and I can't always remember if they have it on Update Tool or not. Let's see. Have I got them? Combat School, Combat Tribes isn't there. So like you have to do like a manual kind of installation process on there. I've got the other one on here. I checked it earlier. Mazinger. Is it Mazinger? This one here. So that's a shmup. So yeah, you can get Combat Tribes on there. You just need to, you need to patch like the ROM. It's a bit of a pain in the butt, to be honest. It would be nice if there was just a one-click toolkit or something that did it for you, you know, because depending on how, you know, how technologically versed you are. Let's do the buttons for this. Oh, the punch. Okay, that's nice. Not familiar with this game, but I have to say it looks very, very intriguing. Very, very intriguing. Okay, looks like we're back. Yeah, we're back. We're back. Yeah. I think I need a router upgrade. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So I ran a little bit this Mazinger one, and it's decent game. It's difficult though, man. It's a tough game, but I have to say though, this is a very, very stylish game. Very, very cool. Just looks really, really cool. The way you fly around with those robots just feels like you're a superhero of some kind, you know. Well, we've got about 10 minutes left as well, man. I hate when it does that with the stream. Okay, we are back, guys, and I do apologize for that. Happens sometimes, but yeah, I don't know. My ISP is a bit rubbish, man. I pay for like half a gig connection now, so I've got like 500 megabits, but I don't know. It's a bit weird. I think I'm gonna have to listen to Aleem Tayyab and I've got my old Wi-Fi 5 router, an Asus one, but I think I'm just gonna have to buy another one. Yes, yeah, O.M.A.Hei-Long Mazinger is on MiSTer, but again, it's not one of the ones that comes via Update All. You need to, so it's available via the coin-up collection. You have to download it from the Patreon, but you don't have to be a member. It's a public post because I don't think this is a code that they fully developed themselves. This is a code that they were handed from a developer called Null Object, a developer also known as, Josh. So they kind of left the scene because of you know, work, life, family commitments, whatever, and they gave away their work to anyone that kind of wanted it. And I think the coin up collector took it up, so they released it. And I think that's why they're not releasing betas for this as like paid perks for their Patreon. So this one it's a public one. So you need to go on there, download the core, but then you need to create the ROM using a Python script. Something to do with the GFX, but they give you instructions on there, you know, you can follow it and go on there. So yeah, it is on there, but you know what, you know what's really cool, a game that I really like the look of. I'm not sure if it's in the normal one or if it's in a different folder. Let's have a look, because remember, we've got the normal folder. No, it's not in here. So where the heck was it? So was it on alternatives? Was it an arcade offset? Can't remember now. Was it in here? Nope. Oh, okay, sorry, pardon me. Right, so we go core and we go, was it alternatives? So was it in here? I know we've got Hot Dog Storm for MiSTer. I wanted to have a look at that. I can't remember where it is on here. Was it arcade offset, bubble? No, in here. Oh, not that. Is it organized? Do we have Hot Dog Storm? Man, I know I've got Hot Dog Storm somewhere. I just don't know where I've got it. And that's a really, really cool game. So a big shout out to, I think, the Jesus Fish, man. They've been doing video and inputs. Okay. Where's that one gone? Extra software. Yeah, I can't remember if that was like a, yeah, I can't remember. By Mr. Cool. Okay, really good what they've done with the organization of this stuff. So let's go. I think Hot Dog Storm's a cave game. Maybe not. Anyone know where Hot Dog Storm is on the MiSTer, guys? We've definitely got it on the MiSTer. Oh, that's really nice. Look at that. They've done it. Wow. Really good in how they've indexed stuff on here. Really cool. Bubble system. Wow. That's very cool. Very cool what they've done. Look at that indexed in here. So there you go. If you run Update Tool, you can go into collections and go by platform, mystical, year, genre, manufacturer, by series. Wow. Absolutely superb. Where was yeah, I just can't remember where. I wish if there was like a full A to Z. Well, we did kind of have the A to Z there, didn't we? Oh wow, this is amazing for arcade games, guys. Really good. Really good. Run into it organized. Like, check this out. It's looking really good. Just can't remember. Can't remember where Hot Dog Storm is, man. That's a really good game, I have to say. Very good game. Okay, not gonna find. Oh, hold on, maybe is it in one of these folders? Nah, okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's do a little bit of hammering, Harry. That was kind of interesting. Wicked. Yeah, man. So yeah, O.M.A.Hei. Yeah, there's games available, but yeah, there is a little bit of a process in order to get them running. So hopefully you can do. I'm really hoping one day they just get added to Update Tool. You know, there's a way they can do it, and also there's also a way where you don't have to hack the ROMs. You can actually do it via the MRA. So when Lord Dot was kind enough to make me the Pixel Cherry Ninja Bubble hack, so that needed like a hacked ROM to go in there. And I was speaking to like Zach and Toya, and Zach was like, look, you can actually just you can add the hack details into the MRA file, so you still work with the vanilla MAME ROM, so you're not having to use a different ROM. So that was really good. So you know, they created the MRA for Pixel Bubble, which is actually you can get it from Update Tool. It's added onto that under, you know, the Bubble alternatives or whatever. But yeah, that's literally in the MRA. So it's a ROM hack, but it's not. Not trying to. This game's quite tough as well, guys. Like one hit, you're dead. But such a good game. I remember playing this on holiday, and me and my cousin checking it out. And my cousin for ages thought this was just my favorite game because you know, I really liked it in the arcade when we played it. There's Electro from Spider-Man. Oh, that was fast. I got done. I jumped it first time. Right, okay, let's go. Yeah, I just can't. I know there was an option that I turned on for special cores that use my like output display, and it showed me like lots and lots of games in there. Well, this is interesting. Street Fighter 2 Prime. Is this the one? Street Fighter 2 Prime? Is this the one? Is it working? I think this is the version of Super Turbo that's been like rebalanced. So all the metas kind of changed in this, you know. Oops, I think I may have pressed the button there in error. Let's do that again. There's actually a CPS one that I really like, and it's called what's it called? Street Fighter 2 Mix. That's it. It's a Hacker Champion edition, and it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Which one is this now? Oh, okay. No, what is this? I can't remember what Prime is now, to be honest. Let's go Guile in this one. USA, baby. How long we got left? Ooh, guys, we're going to have to... Literally, we're down to like the last 5 or so. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. Oh, is he starting now? Okay, we are Guile. Oh, is this the Akuma patch? Is that what it was? Right, okay, where is Akuma now? Thanks for the reminder. Let's try and pick Akuma. I think he's just over to the left. Thanks for the reminder, dude. And guys, big shout out to all the Brazilian folk out there, man. They do such amazing hacks, guys. Such amazing work that they do. Thank you. Thank you from the UK for the amazing stuff that you do. Okay, are we kind of back now, man? I don't know. Very bizarre what happened there. So I've actually connected to my neighbor's Wi-Fi. Okay, we should be back, guys. We should be back. A few more minutes and I'll end this, and I really do apologize for this. So so I've got I help my neighbors, but the lady next to me is an elderly lady, and my wall kind of joins her wall, so her internet seems to be better than mine for some reason, and we both use the exact same provider. I don't get this. But yeah, Aleem Tayyab, if you're still there, man, I think I'm going to just plug in my old router now, man, just to kind of stop this from happening. I can't have wires going around because, you know, my mum's staying around with dementia. I don't want her to trip, don't want the kids to trip or anything like that. So let's run this with Akuma. So this is the Akuma hack, as O.M.A.Hei-Long pointed out. And after that, we will call it, yeah, we will call it a, as we call it a night over here. So nice. Oh, this is so darn good, guys. But we're kind of you're back with that neighbor. Yeah, I am, man. I am. I've got. Sometimes I wonder if I should just connect to her Wi-Fi, as it seems to be more stable than my one, man. And you know, I've got a Wi-Fi 6 router. I've got the bells and the whistles, man. Oh, she's got a dive kick as well. That's cool. Oh, I wanted to see if I could do a dive kick into I wanted to see if I could do a dive kick into a crouching light kick into a dragon punch, just to see what I could do. But this is really cool, man. Street Fighter Prime. This is amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. And I don't know if my internet died while we spoke about this, but freaking hell, man. The guys in Brazil just do such a great job with this stuff. Okay, he gets dazed easy. Has he got a free hit fireball? He has. Break the barrel. This is very cool, guys. Look this one up. Street Fighter 2 Prime. I think it's the new legacy that I was thinking of, the one of Super Turbo. Yeah, he is so broken, man. It's freaking amazing. Absolutely amazing. He's broken, he's busted. Right, one more round and then I'm going to run one more game and then I've got to run before my wife kills me. They need to know. Nah, you know what? It's cool. It's just a mess around in, man. It was so good seeing him in here, man. She's just going to jump CPS 1 star. Wow. Oh, wow, man. The invincibility in the spinning bird kick, man. Don't forget to cancel the sweep. Oh, okay. What, you mean cancel it into a fireball or something, yeah? I'm trying to see if she's got a demon. She probably has. I'm just really bad at doing it. Okay, right. Let's run a quick demo of something just to kind of end on. But wow, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff that we got this. Oh, actually, that was good. eSWAT Cyber Police. I think that's a Sega System 16. I'm even going to turn this arcade stick off. And we're just going to look at track mode. So guys, look, thank you very much. I'm going to look into my router. Adam, I'm going to call you shortly. I've just got a couple of things to sort out with the family. But once I do that, I'll be back. We'll talk. We'll talk about the new writer for Metal Game Solid. And as well as that, guys, yeah, I'm gonna put the new router on, man. Yeah, let's do that. This one's been annoying me for a bit. It worked really well for a while, but I have no choice but to kind of use Wi-Fi. I don't really want wires running around, so but yeah, I want the best of it. So guys, remember there is a giveaway. Check out Metal Game Solid, really good site, and it's only going to get better. We are giving away a MiSTer Pi courtesy of Taki Uden and the guys at Retro Remake. The competition finishes tomorrow. The giveaway finishes tomorrow, so yeah, try and enter it, man. You know, you might win it. You're going to be selected randomly, provided you adhere to the conditions. Make an account, leave, you know, say what game you're going to play first. You know, just retweet us either on Blue Sky or X. I did that because a lot of people hate X. I get that. And we've got Blue Sky there, and I can't remember what else. Oh yeah, follow, subscribe to me on YouTube. Anyone in comments here is subscribed anyway, so you're all good. But guys, thank you. MiSTer is freaking king. It really is great for arcade games. It's great for everything. Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, PC Engine. But for me, especially the arcade, I absolutely love the arcade. I want to spend a special thank you out to my neighbor for providing me with the internet, even though they don't know they're currently doing it right now. But it did say to me I can use it as much as I want. And at one point I was actually thinking, shall I even bother getting the internet and just use their internet and save a bit of money? But I felt that may not have been the best thing to do. But anyway, guys, that's it. Be freaking awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.